On Tuesday, July 22, 2025, Typhoon Wipha struck the Philippines with devastating force, unleashing torrential rains and causing catastrophic flooding. These extreme weather conditions, intensified by the southwest monsoon habagat, submerged numerous municipalities, most notably Valenzuela City, located just north of Manila, the nation's capital, bringing large parts of the metropolis to a standstill. The Metro Manila region, one of the most densely populated areas in the Philippines, was hit hard by the combination of natural hazards and urban vulnerabilities. In Valenzuela, one of the most severely affected zones, Paso de la Street and the major arteries along the MacArthur Highway were completely submerged.
Bahay, inaanod na. Hala, kawawa yung pusa. Hala, may pusa. Wala bang tao dyan?
By 7:05 p.m., authorities declared these roads impassable, even for off-road vehicles. In many parts of northern Manila, knee-deep floods left hundreds of motorists stranded and paralyzed traffic for hours. The North Luzon Expressway, a critical transportation corridor, was shut down on Monday night. Thousands of vehicles remained motionless for hours, as emergency responders could only reach select portions of the highway. In an official statement, NLX Corp emphasized that this was not just an isolated flood, but rather a systemic infrastructure issue requiring long-term solutions. Discussions with local and national agencies are underway to overhaul drainage and water management systems. Social media was quickly flooded with shocking images and videos showing residents of various Manila neighborhoods, particularly Valenzuela. Wading through streets turned into raging rivers. Some clung to lampposts to avoid being swept away, while many cars were fully submerged. The viral footage triggered public outrage over disaster preparedness and urban infrastructure planning across Metro Manila. The impacts extended beyond transportation chaos. Massive power outages swept through Greater Manila. According to Meralco, the nation's main electric utility, more than 118,000 households were left without electricity, mainly in flood-affected areas. Water damage to cables and downed power lines made energy distribution virtually impossible. In Valenzuela, the city's extreme vulnerability to flash floods was once again exposed. The rapid spread of floodwaters was worsened by the fact that many natural waterways had been paved over or built upon over the years. Dr. Alfredo Mahar Francisco, disaster expert and director of Project NOAA, highlighted how several roads had been constructed atop former riverbeds, causing water to naturally seek its original path during heavy rainfall. Areas like Ricardo Papa Street, located above the confluence of 3 waterways, sit lower than adjacent roads. Other districts, such as Philcoa in Quezon City and Rapa in Manila, are situated just 3 to 4 meters above sea level, making them highly susceptible to flooding. In response to the disaster, Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso declared a state of emergency to expedite rescue efforts and mobilize additional resources. A total of 104 public schools were converted into temporary shelters, housing over 3,000 displaced individuals. Across the city, 22 evacuation centers were activated, and residents were urged to leave high-risk areas. Despite billions of pesos allocated over the years for flood mitigation. Recent disasters like this one in Valenzuela have raised serious questions about the actual use and effectiveness of these funds. For just 25 priority sites, 248 billion pesos had been earmarked. Yet every new crisis exposes deep-rooted flaws: poor planning, lack of maintenance, and unregulated urban sprawl. We express our deepest support and compassion to all those affected by these tragic floods in the Philippines, especially in Valenzuela and Metro Manila. May those who lost homes, belongings, or loved ones find strength and solidarity in these difficult times. We also hope this tragedy prompts authorities to implement concrete, long-term, and scientifically grounded solutions to prevent such disasters from recurring. Stay informed about global natural disasters, emergency alerts, and major climate events by subscribing to our channel. Let's remain alert, informed, and united in the face of these growing challenges.